Tax reform efforts coming up for this next session in 2025 are going to be at the front of our policy offerings that we're going to put forward. And I want to make sure we turn over every rock possible to make sure that we make our tax code as fair as possible for the taxpayers of this state.
I've appointed a select committee on tax reform in Mississippi that will be made up of some of our leaders here in the House, looking at the way we fund state government. We mainly fund state government now through a combination of personal income tax and sales tax. We want to move away from taxing people on their productivity and eliminate the personal income tax and move more to a consumer or user-based tax model.
For years, we've had a tax code that's just been pieced together. We're trying to really take a deep dive into it and look at what does real tax reform look like. What do we want to reward? And what do we want to more regulate? For years now, we've taken a position that we want to reward work and that a tax policy based off of consumerism or what somebody purchases is a more fair tax.
The more successful states, especially in the southeastern United States, don't have a personal income tax. We would like to get to a place where we are able to compete in that space. We made huge steps 2 years ago. We had the largest income tax cut in state history. When the full phase-in of that happens in another year or two, Mississippi will be a 4% flat tax state. And this task force will be specifically given the duty to find a way to get that 4% to zero over a reasonable amount of time. We also want to look at cutting the grocery tax. We have one of the highest grocery taxes in the nation. My goal this year is to find a way to cut that grocery tax in half starting next year. We will look at all tax credits, the way tax structure hits all aspects of business and productivity in Mississippi.
Speaker White and I came in together 13 years ago. Can't say enough about his leadership. He really hit the ground running, and then not only has he worked hard, he put his money where his mouth is, and we tackled some really tough issues this session. In the first year of his speakership, we made great strides and a lot to be excited about going forward.